From Broward County, Florida. From poolside at the beautiful Diplomat Hotel. From the center square, Joan Rivers. And me, I'm Shadoe Stevens. Shadoe Stevens. Shadoe Stevens.
Shadoe.
Hey, John.
We had carloads of people come down here from the Midwest to see you live. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
The instrument generally used to detect radiation, Shadoe, is called a Geiger counter. You knew that?
Oh, sure.
Who invented it? Was it invented by Hans Geiger, Thomas Edison, or Rainer Reddick?
Now, a lot of people think that Geiger is it, but Geiger is an increment of measurement radioactivity.
Ah.
Rainer, on the other hand, is the man who ironically was killed by radiation. They made a film about this starring Montgomery Clift. You probably remember it. So it's Rainer Reddick.
I'd like to go with Dr. Ruth and Shadoe, please.
Yes, Dr. Ruth and Shadoe. Gang,
Yes.
does a violin have a G string?
Yeah, take it.
I thought that we are not going to talk about those things with so many people here. A violin.
This is a musical question.
A violin. I don't know. How about you?
Well, I studied musicology, sax and violins. And, okay. It was a little joke. It'll come back later. It's be a laugh back. Later on, you'll fall on the floor and you'll not know why.
Laugh back.
But does a violin have a G string?
Of course.
Virginia.
I agree.
Of course it does.
Dr. Ruth and Shadoe.
Good thinking, David. Now, this is for the win. Shadoe, you're a spokesperson for a home electronics store in many cities around.
Yes, John, all over the West, federated.
So tell us, do more or less than half of the households in the U.S., more or less than half, have a video cassette recorder?
You know, you can trust me on this.
Huh?
Trust me. Look into my eye. Trust me. More than 50%.
David, he says more. What do you think?
I'll agree.
Well, we have a special guest to give us that answer. Here he is now, New York's undisputed
I love
king
VCRs,
of the home electronics,
Crazy Eddie
price
loves
slashers,
VCRs,
the insane,
Crazy Eddie.
Crazy Eddie!
On sale now. We've got 2 hits. We've got 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. By the way, John,
Yeah?
the answer is more than 50%